Jay, we're just talking about my organization. There's 8 of them in New York City, and in Long Island there's the one in Farmingdale. There's one in Stony Brook. Okay. So whichever we normally recommend clients to go to the one closer to them because it's easier to get to, and also stick with one center and stay with one business advisor to ensure the continuous of the conversation, right? We have clients who has been working with us for a couple years, from nothing to a business, to grow the business, to buy a second location. So our job is helping the community to develop economically. So that's our goal. It's free. I always tell my clients the best reward to me is doing a really good job with your business and grow. So the first one is counseling. You can use us to get the free service available to how to start a business. So when you meet with us, say, I'm going to use Jay example. Say Jay say, hey, how do I start a ABC company? Then I would say, okay, here's all the requirement, permits and license required for the state of New York. Each state has a SBDC. See, we are New York SBDC. In New Jersey, there's New Jersey SBDC because
every state has their own SBDC
network. Yes.
Every single state.
Yes. Because each state has different law regulations, right? So we are trained to be familiar with New York State's regulations. So if how do you say your last Miss Jen come to me and say, hey, I want to start a daycare center. Then I will tell you, okay, the requirements and license for daycare center in your state is this. Then for you, because it could be Queens is part of New York City. New York City also has additional requirements. This, right? So that's one of the information we can provide to people who want to start a business. So then you know what all the license and permits I need to get. Then if the entrepreneur come to me and say, I'm going to start a company, but I don't know, should I go with a corporation or should I go with a limited liability company? Then we will go over the differences with, once again, let's go back to the form. Differences of there's sole proprietorship, there's corporation, there's a limited liability company, there's S corporation, there's partnership. So we will go over the differences, the pro and cons, the disadvantage, advantage. Then at the end, I normally recommend my client to work with a professional accountant because we can only provide the information, but it's up to the client to make the decision. We're not licensed, certified. We're not certified public accountants, so we really can't say this is what it is. We only can provide you this information. We're only doing counseling, right? So then the client make an educated decision. Then a client come to me and say, I want to do business with a store that sell clothes. Then so that's one of the questions like marketing and sales. Then I say, okay, store sell clothes. In the United States, there's so many of them. What kind of store that sell clothes you want to work with? Then the client will say, oh, maybe only women's store that only sell women clothes. Okay, then think of like a funnel, right? The whole universe could be your customer. That would be ideal. But you have to sort of go all the way down to Because you're a one-man shop. You're a one-man shop. You can't do business with the whole universe. You can only do business with the one you have time to do business with, right? So you have to focus, specialize. Like when people ask you how to identify your customer, like I like to say, think of it as you close your eyes and you describe your ideal boyfriend, girlfriend, your husband, wife. Height, color of the hair, color of the eyes, color of the skin, facial hair, no facial hair, women long hair, short hair, as specific as you can be. Say, if, for example, if a store that sells clothes, a retail store sells women ready-made clothes that range from $50 to $100 per piece that are made of silk and cotton, like as specific as you can. Then you can use the criteria to search your potential customers. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so that's how you think narrow. For brand new business, keep it simple, keep it focused. We call a niche, something that you have, nobody else have. That's how you make business. Everybody needs it. You're going to come up with a service or product that everybody needs it, but nobody sells it, then you're going to make business out of it. Right? Right? So then in the future, let's go back to the topic of the workshop. In the future, if you in the future you decide to move forward with your business, in the future you need money to even rent a storefront or to build your website. You all need the money, right? So in the future, when you're ready to talk to a lender, either non-for-profit lender or micro lender, whichever. When you're ready to talk to them, they're going to ask you to provide a business plan. A business plan, basically something you have in your head about what you're going to do with your business. Then you write them down. You write your thoughts down. That's how the lenders can say, oh, okay, that's what Ms. Zheng has in her head. That's what she want to do. Okay. And that's how much money she needs. Okay. Congratulations, we're going to lend you the $10,000 with as interest rate of 5% for 7 years, right? You have to tell them. You can't just go to. It's very difficult for the lender to. Nobody can get into your head. So you have to write whatever in your head on paper, so the lender can read it, and give you the money. The major reason of a business plan is seeking finance, is seeking capital. Business plan is very important. You can write it yourself. We, SBDC, we can edit it for you. You can hire someone to write the business for you. Costs money. So first one is free. You do it first yourself, then we help you. Second is you pay someone to write it for you. Okay, it's also doable. Third part is a combination of both. You write a little bit, you pay someone write it for you a little bit, and you have us edit a little bit, you put everything together. For a small business, I recommend 10 pages. No more than 10 pages. If it's too much, then it's too complicated, then you cannot do everything by yourself. And if you cannot do everything by yourself, then business is gonna fail anyway. Have to do something you can do. Your capacity, you can do. It's only 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can create. You can be at 3 places at once. Right? So 10 pages is okay. Is sufficient to articulate your idea to the lender. Then, so have your idea, write them down. Then go talk to a lender, ask about money, ask about financing options, Then more further down the road, you decide to open your shop. Like, for example, a retail store. You decide to open your shop and welcome customers. Even before you sign the lease with the landlord, for a lot of small business, when you go to the room, like, the space is very nice, very clean. Okay, thank you. I'm going to pay you $1,000 for the rent. No, you don't do that. You have to check, do your homework. Check, is this place complying with all the rules, regulations of fire department, department of building, department of house department. So you have to make sure all those are compliant, because if you get inspected and this place doesn't pass, and you are the business owner, occupy the place, and guess who's going to pay the fine, right? So what you need to do, if you want to start retail, before you sign the lease, you want to check with me, and I will connect you with the small New York City Business Acceleration Team. It's a team of like us individuals. They would do a test trial. They would come to the place and check, see if this place is compliant. Then they will work with different agencies in the city to make sure you're passed. Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for coming. It's okay. Any questions so far? No? This is my card. There's some more brochures for you. Then I need both of you try to only first page. If you can, you try your best to fill out. Okay? Do you have a pen? Can you read English? 你可以看懂吗？
对，可是我不想填。
Okay, no problem.
我可以留着吗？
Okay. This form is for if you want to speak to me one-on-one. This form is for if you want to do a one-on-one. Then I have this. Then we can do a phone. We can do a phone call. You don't have to come to my office. I don't have to go to your office. We can do a phone one. But I have to have this in order to do the one-on-one counseling. Okay? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Yes, or you can contact me too. You have my business card, right? What I'm trying to say is we are required to have client signature form, sign form, in order for us to conduct the one-on-one counseling. Okay? We're not collecting any sensitive information. We're not getting your Social Security number, your bank account. No, just to capture: are you a veteran? Are you female? Are you Asian? Are you disabled? Are you what else? Yeah, pretty much that's it. To see how the U.S. government is serving the minority communities, basically. Okay. Veterans, right? Somebody mentioned here. U.S. government also have some special services for veterans, especially service disabled veterans. I'm not expert on that, but if anybody who are interested, I can connect you with the veteran program specialist. Then she can give you different. It's more for established companies that are owned by veterans that want to do business with the government. The government would prefer to do business with veterans business. So it's more for existing business sort of thing. Yeah, since the audience are entrepreneurs, I was talking about the resource available for people who want to start business. First, we talk about a free business counseling service. Yes.
Today is
Today is
the which one? Total have 12.
yes. Today is hold on one second. Can thank you. Today is this one.
Okay.
Yeah. The first resource available, which is is counseling. A second resource available for small business is capital financing. So we know not-for-profit lenders will lend to startups. The third one is contracts. It's more for existing business that want to do business with the government. So if people want to start business, think about start business. Normally, you have to think about something you do really well, and nobody else is doing as well as you do, and people will pay for what you do. Then you have a business. You have a business idea, right? Then it's in your head, and nobody knows what it is, so you need to write it down. It become a business plan. Once you have a business plan, like, oh, this is a really good idea, very, very convincing. I think people will pay for this. Then we take the business plan to lenders to get money for you to start a business. The seed capital, we call it seed capital. Seed grow big tree, right? Seed capital from lenders. Banks normally don't lend to brand new companies, too much risk. Banks only lend to existing. So a person want to start a business, normally will take the business plan, her business idea to not-for-profit lenders. And normally, not-for-profit lender is not going to lend you a lot of money. It's going to lend you a little bit, then you move to the next stage. Then you go to the not-for-profit lender again, say, hey, I complete the steps, but I need another $10,000 to do my inventory. Then the not-for-profit lender will lend you another $10,000. You move a little bit. Then eventually you start your business. You open door to sell your service, your products. You become a bona fide business. Then you do really well for 6 months to a 2 year. Then you have a tax return for the IRS tax return, income tax return for your business. You can take that to banks. Say, hey, last year I made this much in revenue, this much in profit. I need another $100,000 to expand my business. Now lend me money. And the banks is going to. So you're moving from smaller players to big lenders. You're working with micro lenders, gradually to the big banks. If you run a really profitable business, really well, good, all the banks are going to call you then. So don't worry too much about what about the banks. No, you worry about what you can do really well to make a profit. That's why you all want to be in business, right? You want to support yourself, support your family, make more money, maybe hire more people, right? Right? Next time, when you run into people who ask you, oh, what have you been doing lately? You don't want to tell them too much because that's your trade, that's your business secrets. If you tell other people what your business idea, they might steal, they might do it themselves. You can tell them vaguely what it is, but not exactly what it is. Oh, I want to do some import-export. Okay. Then if they ask you, what kind? Like, I haven't think about. So you don't want to give them exactly what it is. You have to be really careful. SBA has 3 big sections for helping small business. One is counseling. Free counseling to small business entrepreneur. Only first page. Counseling is free. Second is capital, that we help small business getting money. Okay? And third is contracts. We help existing small business win government contracts. So that's how there's 3 sections the Small Business Administration do. And there's another one is advocacy. So the federal government agency, SBA, will advocate on behalf of all the small business in the United States to the Congress on certain issues, so advocacy. So if you feel something is not fair to small business community, to you, you can complain to your congressman, your assemblyman, or you can contact the SBA advocacy office in your city. Is in Manhattan. So SBA have offices in pretty much all the major cities, of course, New York City. Then in the New York City office, there is a group is for advocacy. I met that lady. She's very good. She said she told me to tell my clients that if you ever feel there's unfair treatment, let her know. She will look into it. But cannot be he own money, he never pay. No. Had to be discriminate, unfair for just because you're a small business. Okay. So government do spend taxpayers' money somewhat wisely on helping small business develop. Majority of them are free. SBA is at the federal level, have free resources to help. Then your state has some free resources to help to help small business or entrepreneurs. And your city, the city level, also have free resources to help you all. Have classes, workshops, just like the one you're attending now. Every day, different places, there's something like this going on. Because we want the government wants you be self-employed, hire more people, pay your income tax for your business. Then I want all my clients to achieve their American dreams. That's how simple that. But it all starts with thinking about what you can do better than nobody else. Then people will pay for it. I'm in the service. I'm in the service of helping small business develop, especially for immigrants, right? So when I run into resources that's available for my customer, I remember, I pay attention. That's my full-time job. I deal with that every day. So I collect a lot of information that way. But if you want to do I have 4 hours, let me just do a little bit, then you're probably not going to get a lot. So besides coming here, we have workshop for ourselves to show these are the resources available for your clients. Please remember, take them back and let your clients community know. So we constantly go to workshops and we constantly go to classes ourselves to learn that. So it's better you come to us, then we can direct you to the right places. And it's free. Franchising is, like I said, I had a client who was young Chinese lady. She said she has, $500,000. She don't know what to do, but she wants to start a business. And I told her, you can do a franchise. She said, a franchise? She thought a franchise costs millions. I said, no, not really. There are a lot of franchises cost less than $500,000. So we did a search based on the investment dollar amount. There is $1 million above, there is $1 million down, there is 500 down, there's 50,000 down, like different levels, right? Then once you check the level, there's all the franchise company popped out. A lot of them are beverage and food. A lot of them are beverage. Some are haircut. Some are tanning, spa, massage. A lot of services oriented. A lot of food, beverage. A lot of car shops. fixing your vehicle. Some of them are franchise. Franchising means that there are two parties in the franchising game, okay? Franchisor and franchisee, okay? I came up with a burger. I came up with how to flip the burger. I came up with how much ketchup put it on. I came up with the whole thing. I came up with how big the soda is, right? I came up with everything. Then you are buying what I designed. So you're copying exactly what I'm doing. In return, I'm sharing that with you. I'm sharing my idea with you. I'm sharing my marketing material with you. In return, you'll pay me a royalty fee, percentage of your revenue. Then you keep the rest. You do whatever you want with the rest. So I created something. I created a system. I'm selling that to you. You just follow it's a winning system. It makes money because I did it. I made the money. Then I can sell that system, the making money system to you. Then you can make money. But in return, because I did all the groundwork, you have to pay franchisee, pay franchisor a loyalty fee. You can design. You can offer a series of programs you will be creating on behalf of the government, and the government pays you to create the programs. But there are not franchising business is a business that generates profits. If you want to work with the government, it's not profit. The government is paying you to help them. Is there economic to help them to complete whatever the Congress mandates them? It's not making. Government is not going to use taxpayer money to generate profits, no. Franchising and partnership are two different things. Partnerships is one of the business entity a business can form. A business can form a partnership. A business can be formed as corporations. A business can be formed as a sole proprietorship. Franchising is just type of business opportunities. That franchisor could be a partnership, could be a corporation, could be a limited liability. There are two different categories, two different topics. Partnership is a legal entity, it's a legal structure. Basically tell the IRS how the IRS is going to tax the profit of the company. All right? Partnership most likely took place between doctors, lawyers, dentists, vets, CPAs. Is very common between them. Because partnership means you own percentage of the company, and also you are investing X dollar amounts in those. I recommend you speak to a certified public accountant. If you don't have one, I can give you someone. For a fee, not for free though. Yeah. Called loan packaging. So the bank would say, hey, Jay, fill out these 10 forms plus this. Then you don't want to go to the bank. Oh, oops, I forgot this. Let me go back. We help you package, complete things, and we review them, like good to go. Then we take the package to the bank. As corporation, most small business, how should I say this? As corporation is a corporation, basically it's owned by shareholders. However, foreigners, non-U.S. citizens, cannot have S corporation. So there are different exception and criteria to be S corporation, right? So foreigners cannot have S corporation. So anybody who are non-U.S. citizens, forget about it. So S corporation. So if a company is an S corporation. So this is the company, and say Miguel is the owner, right? So S corporation, this last year made $100,000 in profit, okay? Not revenue, profit. So after all the expenses, bring home the company made $100,000. So your accountant is going to let the IRS know, hey, this S corporation made this much money. As a business owner, Miguel, you're going to pay yourself, right? From the company. You're going to get a paycheck, W-2, okay? You pay yourself, I don't know, $50,000. Okay, $50,000. $100,000 profit income here as a company level, and $50,000 here at your individual level. Okay, so being an S corporation, the tax is not paid at the corporation level. The tax is not paid at the business level. It's called pass through to the individual. So you pay the $100,000 profit. You pay the tax on the $100,000 profit. Hold on, let me finish. So the corporation doesn't pay income tax. The money go to you, okay? So your earning, your reportable income is going to be $100,000. Okay? Then there are different things to calculate, to deduct, and this and that. You might pay less. So the reason I don't want to give you wrong information. It's best to talk to the accountant. The reason a lot of small business form a S corporation is say, my business and I, pretty much the same thing. Right? I am my business. Whatever my business make is what I make, and I only want to pay tax one time. So I want to take advantage of this path through tax reporting. So business report, but business doesn't pay. The tax only pay at your personal level. For corporation, it's double taxation because the corporation, be a regular corporation, whatever the corporation makes, pay income tax, then you get your paycheck and you pay your income tax again. Different organizations have different definition for small business. The best way I can recommend you is SBA.gov have what is a small business? It pretty much tell you have different type of business have different criteria. Like for manufacturing, there are different type of, if with this much money and with this employees, then you are a small business. For service-oriented, if you have this much money and you have this employees, you are, for retail, for like selling stuff, if you have this much, for different, there's very detailed. The federal government is very detailed, but generally, if you have less than $5 million revenue, have less than 300 employees, then you're a small business. The guideline about this thick.
Really?
Yeah. For a farm, if you're raising cows, you're in chickens, there are different type of, than you are those type of small. Like pretty much for each industry have definitions.
So what it is for consultants? What is it? Small?
5 million, I would say 5 million, less than $300, less 300 employees. No question. Oh yeah. Let me finish. So I had four quarterbacks, like four people in your business circle. You have a certified public accountant specialized in small business. You have a small business attorney that specializes in small business. Okay. You're gonna have a banker. Eventually, when you start doing your business, making money, you're gonna have a bank. You have to have a business account, right, with the bank. Then you start building relationship with the banker because you need this guy in the future when you want to expand your business, right? A banker as your friend. This one is your insurance agent. New York State has many insurance requirements. The disability insurance, worker compensation insurance, a lot of insurance. Other states doesn't much require. All right, so you have to have an insurance agent. If you want to hire someone, you're gonna offer the insurance, regardless. because this is when your state required. If you don't have it, you get fined by the state. So four people you sort of have to have on your phone speed dial for your business, sort of they cover all your bases.